Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Tatiana and today we're going to be talking about the importance of going through your own energetic detox. And the reason why it's so important is because we don't realize that over time we have not only accumulated a lot of information based on our surroundings, based on our environment, based on our upbringings, based on also who we connect to. And this has happened since we were babies, since we were gathering multiple information to learn what we needed to know in order to survive. And what happens is that over time, rather than listening to our own intuition, rather than listening to our own spiritual intelligence, we have been conditioned to believe in different programs, and this is all at a subconscious level. The subconscious is what governs 95% of our mind, and the good news is that we still have control over that 5%. However, that 5%, it takes time for it to spread over the subconscious. So that is why repetition and habits is what changes the dynamic after time. And you can see changes after a few days, and you're going to see most of the changes after 21 to 90 days, depending on what it is that you're focusing on. And the reason why it's so important to cover this is because oftentimes we want a different type of cake without changing the recipe. We don't want to bother necessarily changing what we have been doing, and then we wonder why things are not working out the way that we would want them to. So in order for us to reach that level of changing things up around us and being able to be an energetic match that is able to vibrate, is able to magnetize that manifestation, we need to be able to know what it is, first what we want, and by having that clarity, being able to then continue to make steps, whether that is making a vision board, whether it is journaling, so that way you gain even more clarity in other angles and other blind spots that you were not as aware of. And the more that we do this, the more that we are able to not only intuitively connect and plug into our own source, to the universe, the vortex, the more that we're able to speed things up. But again, going back to the cake recipe, if we do not know what to change about that batter, we're gonna get the exact same results. If we do not know how to modify the temperature, we're gonna get the results that we don't want. So in ways, we have to look at detoxing as a normal practice, sort of like, we eat and then we have a process of detoxing the body. And similarly, we need to also clear our energies. We need to detox our energies, not only from what we consume, but also who we plug into and who plugs into our own energy. And that goes for everything in our lifestyle. Deep inside, God knows what we want. The universe knows what we want. But if we don't signal that we have that clarity, that we don't have resistance, then there could be confusion, and that confusion might involve having to maneuver and juggle a few more things. But when you have that clarity, when you have that target, and you don't have a stagnant energy around you after detoxing, and detoxing can look like a number of things. If you want to be more practical about it, having that moment to have a good self-reflection is going to be as powerful. Now, of course, depending on your surroundings, depending on where you are, depending on the noise that's outside of your control, that might have an influence on your inner peace. And something practical that you can do to start today to detox is to put in boxes things that you want to keep, but they might not necessarily remind you of something that you want to connect to, something that does not spark joy, or donate them or sell them. Clear things out around your surroundings, go through your phone, take a look and see who is part of who has access to you, and start to let go of people, let go of things, let go of anything that doesn't spark joy inside of you. And if there's a moment of reflection as of why something didn't go necessarily in a positive way, use this time to reflect, as when we are reflecting even on the events or people that in the past might have hurt us or might have a negative impact, at least we can take some lessons and we can just close the cycle, we can just learn our lessons and move on with peace. And that inner peace is what's going to clear the way, so that way we are able to be a better energetic match. If we're not able to vibrate this frequency that we want up here, and what we want is up here, we're going to continue to attract similar things around this level. We have to be able to be an energetic match. We have to be able to get to that place, so that way we are aligning from our highest self, so that way we're aligning from a place of clarity, we're aligning from a place of peace, of love, and so that way the universe just continues to align as we are. And the more that we continue to clear out energies, the more that we meditate and recover that inner peace, the more that the universe is going to be able to speed things up for us. And make sure that you have fun with it. Make sure that you are able to enjoy and connect to your own essence, that essence that's unique to you, that nobody else has, and nobody else would be able to understand it but you and your loved ones. So I hope that you have an amazing day and that you were able to get some great value out of this. Please feel free to share this video with anyone who you think that would benefit from it. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave the thumbs up and drop your comments in the section below with any realizations that you might have gotten. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that way you know when I upload a new video. Thank you very much for your presence, and I will see you in my next video.